Hello everyone, a very good evening and welcome back to day 8 of our SDP on Git and Github. So hope everyone's doing good. We will get started in a minute. So just make sure you are using your registered email ID for attendance and remind your friends and fellow classmates to join using the same Zoom link. Thank you. Once again, a very good evening, everyone. So, welcome back to day 8 of our SDP on Git and GitHub program. And we will get started in a minute. So, just make sure you are using your registered email ID for attendance and remind your friends and classmates to join using the same Zoom. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. If your friends haven't joined the meeting yet, you can give them a reminder. Just drop a text so they can join the meeting. And then we'll start off. We'll just wait for a minute or two and then we can start. If your friends haven't joined the meeting yet, you can just drop a reminder for them. We'll be starting in a minute. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope all doubts are clear in terms of Git and GitHub, whatever we've covered so far. Also, just one more thing I wanted to discuss. So, yesterday, I don't recollect who, but somebody asked me about Docker, if we'll be covering Docker, right? So, I will do a small introduction on Docker, maybe towards the end of like, not today's class, maybe towards the end of the course. But besides that, since Docker will become a completely different platform, we will not be looking into it, right? But definitely, all the other platforms which are similar to GitHub and things like that, that we'll definitely be looking at. Docker is something we will just see an introduction to it maybe towards the end. I will just demonstrate something for you guys, or I will just explain it to you. But that's it in terms of Docker. Okay, so we will start off today's class, right? I hope everyone's there. We'll start off the class and let's see what we're going to be doing today. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is, since so far the entire training, I just wanted you to understand how GitHub works, right? How branching, cloning, pull, push, how this works. So that's why we had a dummy file basically, which did really nothing, right? It just had a dummy file through which we were going ahead and making changes and seeing it on GitHub and other things. Today, what we're actually going to be focusing on is, it is going to be a fresh work. So let's say you've missed something in the previous classes or anything like that. No problem at all. You can start from today, right? Let's say you've missed something in the previous class. No problem. You can start off from today and you'll be able to match the pace. Okay. So what we'll be doing today is we'll try to make a small project. Okay. We'll try to make a small project. Once we've done this project, we will try to push it to GitHub, right? We will try to push it to GitHub and then try to make changes like that. But let's do it with an actual project where there are multiple functional files. Right now, if you can see, when I was asking you to fix errors, we were fixing the errors. Okay. But these errors were not really visible to us that much because there was no point where the project was running, and because I made any change, the project stopped running. That never happened. So because of that, we couldn't see those drastic changes. So now we'll start working on a very small, like a mini project, which is a very basic project, basic Python project, and then you will be able to see all of these changes in the real world. Okay, so basically, you will see that how one change you do, and then your entire code stops running. And then you go again back to the previous uh, part where your code was running, and then your code is going to run. So all of this we are going to see with the help of a small project. Okay, and with me, I would want you guys also to go ahead and do it. Clear? So just a yes or no in the chat box. How many of you are aware of Python already? How many of you know Python? Yes, for all the people who know, and no for all the people who don't know. Or wait, let me just put a poll. Sorry, my bad. One second. I'll just put a poll and then you can let me know. Just one second. Just trying to figure out how do we go ahead with it. Okay, never mind. You guys can just say it to me just like that. How many yes and how many no's? Whoever has a no, just put a no in the chat box. Very basic understanding is what I'm asking. I don't want like full, I just want very basic understanding. Okay, wonderful. Even if you don't know, no problem. Even if you know, good. If you know Python already, then this will be very simple for you. If you don't know, then it will be very, very easy to catch up with what we are doing. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start off. I'll just give me a minute. I'll share my screen. Okay. So now I hope my entire screen is visible to you guys. Yes or no? Wonderful. Okay. Now I will tell you what we'll do. Okay. So I will do one by one all the steps, and I will give you sufficient time so you can also do it. Here I'm creating a new folder. Okay. Let's create a new folder. I will name it student marks analyzer. Students mark analyzer. Okay. And just like the previous step that, just like how we done previously, I'll go on file. I will open folder and I will open my new folder, which I have. My student mark analyzer I have opened. So on the left side, you can see there's nothing, just student marks analyzer. So everyone, please go ahead and do this. Create this folder, everyone. Just go ahead and do this, everyone. Just create this folder. That's all. We are going to try to create a student marks analyzer, and then we're going to push it to GitHub, and then, we're going to use it from there. That is what we are going to do. So, yes, everyone, please go ahead and create this folder. Now, everyone's done. Once you're done, just put a done in the chat box. Just create a folder and open it on Visual Studio. That is all. Nothing else. Okay, good. Now, guys, for all those of you, I saw somebody's chat saying, ma'am, I wasn't able to complete the last class or anything. Wherever you are, whatever the problem is, today we're starting something really new. So even if you've missed something, no problem, you'll be able to catch it up here, right? This is a new work that we're starting off with. So you can go and start doing what you're doing, what we're doing in the class. Okay, done. So now that is done, we will open the terminal. On top, there are three dots. Then there's terminal. We'll click on new terminal. We'll open a terminal. Okay. We'll open a terminal. Now, make sure in your terminal, it ends with this students marks analyzer. If it does not end, just tell a yes in the chat box. Then I'll help you. Just make sure it ends with that. If it is not ending, then just put a yes in the chat box or no in the chat box. I'll help you out. Okay. Now, what? Okay. For all those of you that it is not, see, the folder that you've opened, it should end with that. If it is not ending with that, then maybe you need to look on the file, which file you've opened, what you've done. As of now, what we've done is, I'll tell you, we have just created a folder over here, which is your student marks analyzer. Then we open Visual Studio. Okay, on Visual Studio, here there is file. We will click on file, we will click on open folder, and here we will just open that folder. Okay, once we open that folder, we will open a terminal that ends like this. That is all we have done. All of you, please go ahead and do this. That is all we have done. Okay, now the next step is, since we are going to use Python, first let's check that do we even have Python on our laptops and systems or not. So I'll just type Python hyphen version. This is the command to check if I do have Python on my system or not. So it says I have Python 3.9, right? It says Python, I have 3.9. If yours says 3.12 or 3.13, good. If it does not say that, then I will tell you what to do. How many of you is it coming as, okay, 3.14 is good. Anything above 3.12 or even 3.11 is fine. 3.11, 3.12, anything above that, you're good to go. You're good to go. If you have any previous version, like example, you can see I have 3.19. So I'll tell you, for all those of you who have not found, please wait. All those of you have 3.19, I'll tell you what to do. Okay. Go to your settings in your laptop. Go to your settings. Once you open settings, on the left side, you have apps. Go to apps and go to installed apps. Okay. Once you're on installed apps, just type Python on top. In the search bar, type Python. So if you can see, I have two things. I have Python 3.19 and then I have Python launcher. So what I'll do is I'll uninstall both of this. Uninstall. It is going to uninstall like this. I'm uninstalling the Python version that I currently have. Because you cannot have two Python versions in your laptop at one time. You need to have one Python version at once in your laptop. So I am uninstalling Python. Guys, if you have above 3.111, you're good to go. 3.12, 3.13, 3.14 is fine. If you have 3.11 or 3.10 or 3.09, 3.9, then uninstall the Python. 3.11 also is okay. Anything below that, uninstall that Python. And if it is saying not found, please wait. I will tell you how to do it. If it is saying not found, I will tell you step by step on how to do it. Yes, so I have done close. I installed 3.19. Now I also have a Python launcher. Let me just uninstall that as well. If you have 3.12 and 3.13, it is fine. 3.10, please uninstall it. Okay, so now currently, if I check my Visual Studio and I type the same command, it is going to say not found. So right now in my system also there is no Python. Now, what do we do? Simply open Chrome. Okay, open Chrome, click on install Python and enter. Okay, the first thing you're getting is Python org. Download Python, click on this. Now, if you can see over here, I will click on download Python. Here, there is one thing called Python 3.14, 3.17. Click on that. There will be an option called Python 3.14. Just click on that. There will be, as soon as you open install Python and python.org, here you will have a file called Python 3.14. Just click on that, it will start downloading. Everyone do it so far. All of you who are following me and have read so far, just say a yes in the chat box. Yes, 3.14 is fine, guys. Now, so if you have Python 3.11, 3.12, and 3.13, uninstall 3.11 and 3.12. Now that it is installed here, I will just click on this. I'll just click on what has just been downloaded and I will click on install now. Okay, I will, yeah. Before you click on install now, just click on add python.exe to path and use admin privileges while installing. Use both of this, put a tick mark on both of this and click on install now. And then you'll get this. Just click on yes, it will start installing. Yes, 3.13 version is okay. Okay, you want me to repeat? Just type python.org over here. Okay. Once you type python.org, you will appear on this page. As soon as you appear on this page, click on this Python 3.14. That is all. And download that. Exactly what I'm doing. That is it. If you have 3.14 and 3.9, delete, uninstall 3.9. Yes, 3.13 is okay. Just wait for this entire thing to get installed. 3.10, uninstall it and install again. Now I will close. Okay. So now Python should be installed. Now I will check. I'll just click on Python version. It still says not found. So I'll just close this. I'll close this as well. And now I will open Visual Studio again. I will open Visual Studio. Now I will open a terminal over here. Okay. And I will type Python. Let the terminal open. Now I will type Python version. I will type Python version and enter. So it says I have Python 3.14. Okay, that is all you have to do. Just install Python, everyone. Just install Python, everyone. Yes, you can uninstall both. 3.10 is not okay. Just go ahead and do this, everyone. Yes. Now, all those of you who are not able to install, please raise your hand if you require. Okay, you know what? I will give you a few minutes. I'll give you approximately 2-3 minutes. Install this and then type, uh, then go ahead and type Python version. You should get anything above 3.11. If you are getting that, okay. If not, just hold on. Try to uninstall and install it. And if you have any doubts, just hold on. Anything around this or above this is fine. I'll give you exactly 2 minutes. Go ahead and do this, everybody. Okay. Yes, guys. So make sure you reach till here. If you have not been able to reach, please, and or if you're having any doubts with your Python, please raise your hand if you have any doubts with installing. Your Python should have anything above 3.11. I am repeating, make sure your Python is above 3.11. Do not ask me that, ma'am, is this okay, is this not okay. Anything above 3.11, anything above 11, 12, 13, 14, everything is okay. Fine. Now, Spurti, please unmute yourself.
Ma'am,
Spurti,
can I
please.
turn on my video, ma'am?
What is your doubt?
Ma'am, what? Can I show my video, ma'am, once?
What is your doubt? When you're typing Python version, what are you getting?
Ma'am, 3.14.7, ma'am.
Yeah, so what is the doubt then?
Ma'am, I'm having doubt how to install this, ma'am.
When you have already that version, then you don't need to install.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, I'm not having it, ma'am. I need to
You
download it.
when you are putting in the Visual Studio Python version, it is giving you, right, 3.14.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm still stuck here, ma'am. I want to show it, ma'am, as I'm attending in my phone. Ma'am?
Just 1 second, I'm giving you the access. Yes, turn on your video. Show me your Visual Studio. Please log into the meeting from your laptop itself.
Ma'am, laptop is not available, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not able to turn on back camera, ma'am.
How do I help you with that?
Ma'am, what should I do now, ma'am?
Put tick mark on both the boxes down and then click on install now.
Ma'am, it's not showing, ma'am.
On top, there is install now, right? Yeah,
Ma'am,
just click on that. That's all.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Sunanda, Can you please unmute yourself?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am,
Please tell me.
yes, so this I installed the Python, but when I'm opening my terminal, so doing this version command, so it's not showing me. I mean, it's already
Just
installed, but I don't.
close the just close Visual Studio again. And because after installing Python, you did not open like
I
close and
opened
open.
a new terminal. VS Code I didn't close, but I had opened a
Just
new
close the
terminal.
entire Visual Studio. Try to open that folder again and try it. If you're still getting that out, raise your hand. I'll help you.
Okay, ma'am. This one more
Is that
time.
fine?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm doing that.
Sheikh Farzana, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I am unable to install Python here, ma'am.
Please share your screen.
After I downloaded, it
Please
shows.
share your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you give me access to video, ma'am?
Yes, I have given it to you. Oh, Sunanda, good to see that it is working. Good. Okay.
Ma'am, if I'm taking this one,
Really request you to join the meeting from the laptop itself because it gets very difficult for me to see it.
it's ma'am. Actually, my
I'm not
Bluetooth
able
not
to
working.
just put a cross on this. Close this. Close this. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
There is Python 3.14 written, right? Go a little closer. No, no. Python 3.14.7 down. Near the yellow box, there's Python 3. Yeah, click on that. That is all. Now click on the right side, it will be installing. Check near the downloads, it's installing. That is all. Click on that. Click on, you already have Python. Okay. Click on tick mark both the boxes and install now. That is it. Yes, Praveen, can you please unmute yourself? There is somebody who's joined with the name Oppo and all of that, so I will not be able to unmute you. I am
Good
giving
evening,
you
ma'am.
the access to rename yourself. So rename yourselves, then I will be able to help you out. Otherwise, I cannot help you out. Yes, please tell me, Praveen, your doubt.
Ma'am, I already installed Python, ma'am. But can you tell me from starting what you want to folders create? What folder I want to create?
What? Praveen, can you repeat yourself?
Ma'am, I already installed Python, ma'am.
Okay. So what is your doubt?
Can you tell me from starting, ma'am, what folders I want to create folder?
Just create a folder on the desktop called Students Marks Analyzer. Open that on Visual Studio and open the terminal and check your Python version. That is all.
Okay, ma'am. 3.13, ma'am. 3.13.1.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Guys, so now that you have reached so far, let's move on to the next step. Okay. Everyone make sure in your Python you're getting anything above 3.11 or even 3.11 is fine. Preferably, yeah. Now, the next thing that we are going to check. So in my system, I figured that yes, I have Python. Now I'm going to check Git hyphen hyphen version. All those of you who've been attending my class, I'm sure you already know what is Git version. Correct? So you will get, I am getting 2.55, right? I hope everyone is getting at least something there. Everyone is getting the Git version. Wonderful. Okay. Now we will, okay. Now, next command that you're going to type, just type new, okay, hyphen item space main dot py. New hyphen item space main dot py, enter. As soon as you do this, on the left side, you'll be able to see there's a main dot py file created. Yes. Everyone go ahead and do this. This is I'll put the command in the chat box. Please have a look at it. This is the command to create a new file inside that folder. So inside that folder, I've created a file called main.py. Okay, please go ahead and do this. Once you've reached so far, just put a done in the chat box. And as soon as this is done, on the left side, you'll be able to see main.py. There is a file called main.py created. Inside your student mark analyzer, there'll be a main.py file created. Okay, now there are two options. Either you can click on this file and open this file, or you can type code space main.py, enter. So over here, it is opened the place where you can go ahead and type your code. Got it? Now, everyone, please, we will type a very small code. Okay, I would want all of you to go ahead and do it. We'll type a very small code. Okay, now, as and when I'm typing, you can also type. Otherwise, after typing, I will share my screen for some time and you can see the code and copy it. Okay, so let's type name equals to input. Here we are receiving a input. Okay, that is enter student name. Here we are expecting the student to enter their name. Okay, next we are going to type subjects. And we will give it 3 subject names. Okay, we will give it 3 subject names. So we'll name one as Python. Okay, then after Python, let's name it database. Let's name it database. Okay, after that, let's name it math. Or let's give a little more subjects actually. It'll be easier for us then. Then let's enter English. Okay, then let's enter computer. Okay, once that is done, we've entered all our languages. Okay, now we'll write marks. Okay, marks equals to this. We'll just put this and leave it here. Enter. Now we'll write our for statement for subject in subjects. Enter. Marks equals to load. The reason, guys, why I'm not explaining this Python code is I will explain you in brief, but this is basically, just we are accepting marks of students. It is just that. Okay, I'll explain it to you in brief, but still. Marks, again, open a bracket, F, this, inside that you can write, enter, marks for, open this, write subject, then put this space and then you close it, enter. Okay, then we'll type marks dot append inside MARK. Mark. Enter. Now, next thing you'll do is total. After this, total equals to sum of the marks. Enter. Then you can write average equals to total divided by length of the marks. Marks. Length of the mark. Sorry, there is an S, my bad. Length of the marks. Enter. If average is greater than or equal to 90. If it is greater than or equal to 90, grade will be equal to A plus. Okay, enter. Now let's just copy this. Paste. Here let's type else if grades less than or equal to 80, you will just type A. Okay. Then again copy this. Enter control plus V. Grade average is less than or equal to 70. Then this will be B. Okay. Enter. If grades or marks less than 60, then this will be B plus. Okay. Now again, one more time. Let's do it for 50. 50, the grade or the marks would be B. Enter. Okay. Now, if none of this is there, then else. Enter. Grade grade equals to F. Okay. Enter. Result equals to pass if average when equal to less than or equal to 40, else, right, fail. Okay, enter. Now print, open a bracket, open a bracket, F student name name enter. Again, paste this. Here you will change this as total mark marks, and over here we will type it as right total. Okay, once total is done, enter again, paste average. Average, and over here this would be average. Here you can write average dot to f, close this bracket, and then enter. And just a second. Okay, let's write the next line and then we'll do the rest. Again, paste this, and over here it'll be grade, grade, and over here also it'll be grade. Okay, then enter, and then it will be your results part. So over here you can just type result, and over here you can type result. Okay, that is all. Okay, now guys, could you check spelling of result? Okay, now one thing, understand, this is just a practice code. Okay, this is just for practice purpose. If you want to use this code, you can use it. If you don't want to use this code, you don't have to. You can use your own code. Example, if you feel this is not supposed to be less than, this is supposed to be greater than, go ahead and do it. If you feel it should not be B, it should be B plus, go ahead and do it. Marks dot append, let me check. MARK is marks dot append, and then mark. What is wrong with that, Shweta? No, Mayur. Mistake in marks dot append. I don't know. I don't see any mistake. No, there it will be mark only. Because here we have named it marks. Here we have named it marks, but there we will write it as mark. Because that is how we are going ahead with it. Yes, guys, this is the code I have chosen to use. If you do not agree with this, you want a different code, you can go ahead and use it. I've pasted the code in your chat box also. You can see the code. If you want to use this code, use it. If you want to use a different code also, you're free to do so. Okay, once this is done, I'm going to click Control plus S, which is basically I'm going to save it. Okay. Now, for all those of you who are very new to Python, what is this and other things, right? I'll explain in small brief what it means. So the first line, right? This particular line is where you are asking the user to enter their name. Okay. Now, this is a second line, which is basically the list. Line number two is basically a list of the subjects that you are creating. Got it? Then this is where you are creating an empty list. So right now marks is not entered, right? The marks for these subjects are not entered. So that is going to be entered. So that is what you are doing over here. Okay, you're leaving the space for that. Enter. Now, what is this? It is going to give you one by one all the subjects, and it is going to make you enter the marks for it. Okay. Now, coming to this part, what does this stand for? This is the line where you are going to calculate the total marks, and then here you are going to calculate the average. Okay. Now, what is this? These, this part is where you're assigning all the grades. This is the grading that I have kept. You want to keep a different grade, you are free to do so. Okay, this is the grading that I have kept. So this is what I feel like should be the grading. If you want to keep a different grading, you can. Now, this is the line where it is going to decide if the child is failed or pass. Okay, if the Devi, you'll have to wait. If you keep spamming in the chat box, it's not like I'm going to answer faster. Yes, this particular line is where you are going to figure out if they have passed or failed. Got it? Now, for all those of you who haven't understood it so far, what you need to do, I will tell you. Just under your student marks, click on this new file, create a folder called main.py and type this entire code. That is all you have to do. That is all you have to do. Nothing else you have to do. Just go ahead and create this file, and then in the chat box, I will paste this code again. I'm pasting the code again. See this and do it. That is all you have to do, nothing else. I've pasted it. Yes, I corrected that, Praveen. Thank you so much. I pasted it. That is all you have to do. I pasted the code also. Okay, now over here, we are just going to type Python main.py. Enter. So it is asking me enter student name. So I'll enter my name, Ankita. Enter. Now it is asking enter marks for Python, database, maths, English, computer. So I'll enter, I think it is out of 100, right? So I will enter 99, 90, sorry, 89, 45, 67, 88. Enter. Okay, it is in this format. Okay, sorry. Let's try to, I'll just clear this. 1 second. I'll try to clear this. Okay, I'll try to run again. Just type python main.py. It is asked to enter. So I'll enter my name. Now it is asking marks. So we have to enter the marks one by one. So I will write 98. Hmm, what is the problem? It is not able to append. I think there is a mistake in my code. Okay, let's try int instead of float. Just a second. Just a second, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what has got wrong. Float, input, enter mark, subject, append mark. Okay, that is the problem. So what I had done is this is supposed to be mark and this is also supposed to be mark. This is what I had done. And then I got confused. This is the mistake I had made. Sorry. I'll just clear this. Let me see first if my code runs, then you can go ahead and do it. So I'll enter student name, Ankita. Now I have to enter marks. So I'll enter 98, enter. Now the marks for database, 88, enter. Now the marks for maths, 72, enter. Now the marks for English, 88. Now 99, enter. So you can see it has given me the entire total marks, my average marks, my grade, and my result. Okay, I will just copy paste this again and put it for you in the chat box. Try to do this, everyone. I've copied the entire thing and I've put it in the chat box. Try to do it, everyone. Check if you're reaching so far or not. I will give you a few minutes. So just wait and do it. Everyone, please go ahead and do it. Okay, for all those of you who don't know Python, I'll explain the code again to you. Okay, please listen carefully. For all those of you who don't know Python, please come back on the screen and listen to the part where I'm explaining. So the first line that you can see, okay, this is the line where you're asking the user for their name. You're asking them to enter the student name. Okay, here you are mentioning that these are the subjects. You are creating a list. This is a list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects are there. You are creating a list. So here you are asking for the list. Then over here, the line number 3 is basically where you are creating an empty list where they can enter their marks. See, this list you have created. Now, this list is what you are creating here so they can enter their marks. Now, from line number 5 to line number 8, what is this? What does it do? So what is this going to do is it is going to go through each of the subjects and take your marks one by one. So the 98 I've mentioned here, it is taken that for database. 88 that I've mentioned here, it's taken that for maths. 72 that I've mentioned, it's taken here for English. 88 is taken for English and 99 is taken for computer. Like this, it is taken 1 marks, and this is obviously, sum of all the marks equals to your total marks. And how do you find average? Total divided by the total number of marks that are entered. So this LEN is the short form for length. Okay, length, what it does is here the length is 5. So this is what it is going, marks ka length is 5. So it is going to divide the total by the length. Right, that is how you find the average. Now this part, if you can see, what is this? This is where you are telling that if the average is 90, then give it A plus. That line of the code is gone. Yeah, if the marks is 90, then give it A plus. Otherwise, if it is 80, give it 8. Otherwise, if it is 70, give it B. Like that you're entering. If any marks is there below 50, just give it fail. Over here is what you're entering. Okay, now results, pass. Now this line, if you can see, it determines whether the student is passed or failed in general. That is all. Here you are printing. Here you can see, no, this that I am getting. How am I getting this? That is because of this. It is going to print. Do you see it is in the exact same way? That is all. Nothing else. Got it? For all those of you who are new to Python, is it understood? Okay. Now what we are going to do is, this is the basic Python code. Okay. This is to calculate the marks. Now you can see how, if you want like this, you can create a calculator, you can create a marks analyzer, Whatever you feel like creating, you can go ahead and create. Okay. Now, anyone, any doubts so far? Any doubts? Please come to the chat box and raise your hand. Just 1 second. Yeah, please come to the chat box and raise your hands if you're not able to reach so far. Any doubts related to this? Please come to the chat box and raise your hand. Okay, Aboli. Yes, please, Aboli, tell me your doubt.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. Actually, I
Good
think I
evening. Can you come
made
a
a
little
little.
closer to the mic because I can't hear you?
Am I audible now?
Yes, please tell me.
I think so. I made a little mistake. Wait, I'll just share my screen.
You made a mistake in the code, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and
Okay,
I'm
so I
not
will
sure
paste
what
the
it
code
is.
in the chat box. Please
I
copy
tried.
the code and paste
Okay,
it in your Visual Studio and then save it.
okay, because I tried to rectify it. I don't know what is happening. There's something wrong
Okay,
with the
I've
float
sent
that
the
I added.
updated code which is running for me. So just try to paste it there and then save it. Control plus S is mandatory. Save it and then
Yeah.
try to run it.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you. Anybody else with a doubt? You can raise your hand. I will help you out. Anybody else? Anything you would? Okay. Amania, please unmute yourself. Amania, please unmute yourself. Amania, please unmute yourself. Okay, you lowered your hand. Okay. Shweta, please unmute yourself.
Good
Please
evening, ma'am.
unmute yourself. If you have any doubts, raise your hand. I will help you out. Yes. Please tell me, Shweta, what is your
Ma'am,
doubt?
actually, while commands, I have missed few commands, ma'am. Can you please repeat those again?
Please share your screen.
1 minute, ma'am. Ma'am, it's not accessible.
Okay, just 1 second. You want to share your screen or you want to turn on your video?
Turning the video, ma'am.
You want to turn on
Video.
video. Okay, just 1 second. Yeah, you have the access. Guys, I would really request you guys from tomorrow, please log in from your laptop itself.
Ma'am, it's showing like this.
I cannot see the screen. Okay, yeah, it is correct, no? Go to the left
After
side.
this,
Go to the left. Move to the left. On the left side, can you see a Python file open?
yeah,
Which version of Visual Studio is this?
ma'am, two,
Okay, just do
one.
one thing. Just do one thing. On the terminal, type code space main.py. Why on top
Ma'am,
that is not opening? I think you've installed the. Were you able to do? Okay, yeah, see, I think it opened. It's just a little slow. Yeah,
yeah, ma'am.
go ahead and type the entire code over here.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Yes, there's somebody with the name E. You have the access to rename yourself. Rename yourself and ask me your doubts. Any other doubts, anyone? Any other doubts, anyone? Please raise your hand. Okay. Now, since you have no doubts, let's move on. If you have any doubts, raise your hand, else we'll move on. There's somebody with E. Please unmute yourself, whoever this is. Unmute yourself. Okay, fine. We'll move on then. I'll just share my screen. Okay. So now if you can see, these are a couple of things that we have done. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we'll make one more very small change. Okay. We want to include a CSV file. So how do we go ahead and do that? I'll tell you just very basic changes. You can just have a look. Later I'll paste the code so you can copy it then. Okay. So above this line, okay, let me just import two things. I'm going to import CSV and I am going to import OS. Okay. Next, our line remains the same. Name, input, student marks, subjects, marks, for, total, average, everything remains the same. Once after your print is done, we will just click on enter. Here there is a little code that you need to add. File underscore name equals to student underscore result dot csv. Okay, enter. File underscore exist equals to os dot path dot existing dot exist, open a bracket, file underscore name. Enter. Then write the no with open file underscore name comma a comma new line equals to sorry new line equals to outside this as file enter writer equals to csv dot writer bracket file. Enter. If not, file underscore exists. Enter. Writer dot write now. Sorry. Writer dot write row write row. Open this. Enter. Now type student name. Enter. Total mark. Enter. Average. Enter. Grade. Enter. Results. Okay. Now we'll come down and you will write from here. Okay, we'll write writer dot write row, open a bracket, open, open this, enter name, comma, total, enter, after total round, open a bracket, average, comma, comma, enter, grade, comma, enter, result. One thing I've missed over here, after each of this, a comma is going to come. That's what it's telling me from that time. I've been ignoring it. The commas are going to come. After total also, comma, under also I've put comma. Okay. Now enter. Okay, we will go back to the initial part. Print, open the bracket. Inside that, we will type result has been saved to student underscore results dot cs. Enter. Okay, now let me just save this. Let me try to run it and then I will tell you, I will explain the code also and I'll tell you what this is. Okay, now let me try to run it first. So over here, I'll type Python main.py. Enter. Okay, student name it is asking for. So we will enter one by one everything. We'll enter example, we'll enter a different name, Rahul. Now it is asking for mark. So 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. Enter. So if you can see over here, on the left side, one more file is appeared, right? Which is your students.result. Now, when I open this, the results of a particular student are present, correct? Like this, we are going to try to create our CSV file. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is first, everyone, okay. Anything in the chat box? Line 52, comma. Yes, I've put comma. There should be a in with open. I don't know which line you're talking about, Shreyas. Okay. Line number 39 with open. I feel like it is correct. With open. Yes, it is absolutely correct. What is the mistake? In line number 39, what is the mistake? My code is running. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do is in the initial part of the code, okay, just make one change, everyone. In the start of the code, everyone type import CSV and then import OS. Just do this, everyone. Just go ahead and do this. Now, once that is done, till here, okay, till here we had already written. This is the part that I want you to go ahead and write down right now. Please, everyone, I will give you exactly 5 minutes. Go ahead and write it down. Go ahead and do this code, everyone. Go ahead and write it down. I'll give you exactly 5 minutes. Ritesh, even I know how to copy paste. It is just that I wanted them to practice it. The initial part is import CSV and import OS. That is all. And here is the end part. Everyone, please go ahead and do this. Everyone, please go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this, everyone. Once that is done, you can see that there will be, once you try to run it, no, you will be able to see there is student_result.csv file created. For all those of you who want help with what to do in the terminal, I will show you the terminal also. I'll show you in my terminal also. Just 1 minute. This is the file. I'll open my terminal. I will type over here. Python main.py, and then I will enter the details. Once I enter the details, it will be visible over here. What is the error in line number 39? Shrishti, are you getting an error or is there an error in the code I have typed? Oh, you are getting an error, is it? Okay. Just give me some time. I will tell you what you can do. Just give me some time. If you're getting an error, just wait. Give me some time. I'll tell you what to do. For all those of you who are done, good. For all those if you're not done, just wait. Let everyone copy this, then I will move ahead. Okay, now just I want two entries, so I'll just write another name. I will write Rahula, and I'll enter marks 88, 76, 54, 45, 67. Pass. Now let me just check over here that yeah, his marks also have come. Okay, now I'll just stop sharing my screen. All those of you who have doubts, please raise your hand. Bharat, turn off your camera. Okay, for the import part, there are only two things you have to import. I'm typing it in the chat box. First one is import CSV, and the other one is import OS. That is all. All those of you who have doubts, please raise your hand. I will help you out. Anybody having any doubt? No doubts at all? Everyone has got the output. If you're facing any doubts, please raise your hand. I will help you out. Else, I will move on. Okay, Syed Shoaib has a doubt. Please unmute yourself, Syed Shoaib.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
want to know. Good evening, ma'am. I want to know from where we have to change the code.
From where we have to?
Before we have write the code, no, ma'am. In this code from
From where
line.
we have to change.
Yes,
Okay, I will tell you.
yes,
Can you see my screen?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the top, first you have to add these two lines. Import CSV, import OS.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then in the end of your code, previously you had ended your code over here. Now the new part, line number 34 was the last line. Okay,
Yes,
that you had written. Now you have
yes,
to
ma'am.
start writing from line number 36 till the very end. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Correct. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I'll share the screen for another 2 more minutes. You can go ahead and try to do it. And then at the end of it, if you want to check are you in the right place or not, here one student_results file should be created. When I click on this file, I should be able to see this data. That is all. Okay. Yes. Now you can all do the code. Then we will move on. Okay, now I will. Okay, wait. I'll just give you one more minute, then I'll start. Okay, so I will stop sharing my screen. Any doubts, anyone, please raise your hand. Else I will move on. Any doubts, anyone, please raise your hand. Otherwise, I will move on. Prema has a doubt. Yes, Prema, unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, please tell me your doubt, Prema.
Ma'am, as you said, I run that commands once,
Come
but
a little closer to the mic. Come a little closer to your device.
hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Huh. Yes, yes. Tell me.
Ma'am, I entered commands once, but student result.csv file have only one record, ma'am, that I entered first time. Second time I entered another name and marks, but only one record is there, ma'am.
Maybe check your code once. Check the code once. And otherwise, the other option could also be maybe you've not entered. Like, once you got the output, click on enter again and then try. And if not, click on Control plus R. Refresh it. Click on Control plus R. Maybe then you will get it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Tabinda. Tabinda, please unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
really
Good
sorry.
evening.
What is your name again?
It's Tabinda.
Tabinda. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
please tell me your doubt, Tabinda. Yes, good evening. Please tell me your doubt.
Ma'am, I'm getting error in line number 39.
Please show me your code. Share your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is disabled.
Share. Okay, just a second. Yes, now try. Try to share your screen. First, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Tabinda. Okay, show me your code. Your line number 39 is what? Where is your line number 39, my dear? Okay, it is in the previous code. Okay, where is 39? Scroll a little more. 39 is on top. You're saying 39, right? 39. 59. Okay, sorry. 1 second. You unmute yourself first. Okay, wait 1 second.
Hello.
Yes, go back. Show me
Ma'am,
your code.
in your code, it is line number 39, but in
Yeah,
mine
one
it is
minute. New
55.
line is written over here, right? Make that L small. File name. Okay, now click on Control plus S. On your keyboard, click on Control
Yes,
plus
ma'am.
S. Now in your terminal, type main. Sorry, come back on your terminal. Yes, on your terminal, type Python main.py. Enter. See? Got it? Did you
Ma'am,
get
this
it?
is coming, but later on, it is coming error.
Okay, enter the details. Let's see where error is coming. Enter the details. Okay, so do one thing, maybe some mistake in the code only. I will paste the entire code in the chat box. Copy the entire code.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm pasting the entire code in the chat box. I've pasted the entire code, copy it. Okay. Yes, Meenakshi, please unmute yourself. Meenakshi.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Meenakshi. Please tell me.
Ma'am, 1 second. I'm sharing my screen.
What is your doubt, Meenakshi? If you could tell me that first.
Ma'am, here, when it comes to details, the positions are changing, ma'am.
Okay. A mistake in the code. So I've put the code again. Copy paste that code.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
put the code in the chat box. Copy paste the entire code.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You'll
ma'am.
not have this error. Raghava, please unmute yourself. Raghava, please unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Raghava. Please tell me.
Good evening, ma'am. Am I audible?
Good evening. Yes, you are. Please tell me.
I got an error, ma'am, in my VS.
Okay, I have pasted the entire code. Copy that code, save that. You will not get an error then. If you
I
still get an error, you can raise your hand and I'll help you out. Okay?
Let me show my VS, ma'am, please. Can I share my screen, please?
Okay.
1 minute, ma'am. I'm stuck right here, ma'am.
Where? Where are you stuck?
1 minute, ma'am.
Your student results CSV file is created, no? It is not
No, ma'am.
underscore CSV, it is dot CSV. That is your mistake. That is not
Underscore
come here in the
CSV.
code you where you have written. It is dot CS, not underscore CS.
Okay, ma'am.
No, 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 not no, 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 no. Don't rename there. I've
Yes, ma'am.
pasted the entire code in the chat box. Copy paste that.
Okay.
In the code, you made a mistake, not over there.
Yeah?
In the delete the entire code. I've pasted the code.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So now we will move on. Okay. I'll just share my screen once again. Now, just a small this thing about what is happening right now with us. So this main and one more thing, nobody really asked me when we were learning GitHub. I kept creating README file. Nobody really asked me what is a README file, what are these files. So I will clear that for you right now. Okay. First thing, what is this main.py? This is your main Python file. Okay, because of which, how is the entire code running? Where is the addition happening? Where is the average finding out happening? How is that happening? That is because this main file has all these details. Okay. This is a CSV file. Now, what does a CSV file do? It usually stores your data. Your CSV file is going to store your data. Okay. And that is what it mainly does. Now, one more thing that we are going to do next. Okay. So now whatever is happening, whatever we are doing, we are saving that data also. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to create one more file, which is we will name it as new hyphen item readme. If my screen is visible, you can see the terminal. readme.md. Enter. So over here, my readme.md file is got created. Can you see? Now I will type code read me dot md, enter. So now readme.md is opened over here. Now, what is a readme file? Okay, readme file is basically all the instructions that are given to go ahead and run that particular file. How do you go ahead and run that file? What do you do? That is what is mentioned in your readme file. So my entire project, right? Whatever I am going to do in my entire project, I'm going to write it in my readme file and leave it. Now you will see how. Okay, I am actually going to manually sit and write down everything. So you can also write. I will be dictating it. It is just basic English. Here, there will be nothing else. It is just basic English. So I would want all of you to go ahead and write it. So as and when I am writing, you can also write it. And at the end of this, you will have a fully functional project on your GitHub as well. So it is somewhere a win-win for you, right? So go ahead and write it, everyone. Student, mark, analyzer. Enter. A simple Python project that calculates student mark, comma average, comma grade, and pass slash fail status. Full stop. Enter. Now coming to the features that it has. So we'll put two hashes, features, enter. The first feature accepts students name, enter. Second feature accepts marks for 5 subjects, enter. So, every time we are developing, no, this is how we actually sit and manually create our README file. Okay, next, calculates total marks, enter. Calculates average marks, enter. Assigns a grade. Next, determines pass slash fail status. Enter. Six. To a CSV file. Subjects. This project currently uses, enter. First is Python, and one, enter. I don't think this is the correct sequence, but I'm just writing it down. English and then computer. Enter. Okay, next. We will write down technologies used. Okay. First technology we have used is Python. Second technology that we have used is CSV. Third technology that we'll be using is Git. Fourth technology that we'll be using is GitHub. Okay. Then next, one more hashtag. How to run. Okay. First step would be open the project in VS Code. Full stop. Enter. Open the terminal and run. Okay. Run. Enter. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not this. 1, 2, 3 bash. Enter. Python space main dot py. Enter and control plus S. I have saved it. Now, if you can see, this is my readme file. Can you see it? I've saved and this is my readme file. Now, I want you all to go ahead and create your readme files. I will give you exactly 5 minutes. Any line, anything you have missed, you can see this and you can first sometime I'll show the top part, then I'll show the lower half. So from line 1 to line 29, you can go ahead and do it. Then I will show from line 29 onwards. Everyone, go ahead and type this down. Yes, also, guys, the attendance link is in the chat box. You can just pause from your work, fill the attendance link, everyone. Fill the attendance link, everyone. Okay, if it is invalid, just wait for some time. Just wait for some time. You can continue doing your work. You can continue doing your work. At the end of the session, I will give you time for this. You can continue doing your work. I'll just scroll a little bit. I'll scroll my README file a little bit from the feature. Okay, if the attendance link is not opening, no problem. Just wait for some time. I will share again. Just wait for some time. No problem. You continue with the work. Attendance link again after some time. I will give it to you. No problem, guys. Continue with the work. At the end of the class, I will give you the attendance link. No problem. Yeah, this is the end. Once this is done, just click on Control plus S. Guys, once you are done with this README file, just check the attendance link and fill your attendance. Once this is done, check the attendance link and fill your attendance. Yes, please go ahead and fill your attendance, everyone. What is the problem? Is there a problem? There is an updated link which is sent. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. There is an updated link which is, sorry, 1 minute, 1 minute. There is an updated link which has been sent. Please fill this, everyone. Check the updated link and fill it, everyone. First, fill your attendance and then you can continue with the README. Just fill your attendance, everyone. Yeah, this is correct and it's opening also. Fill your attendance, everyone. And then you can continue with your README file. Yeah, if that is done, just come back and do your README file. Come back and do the README file thing. Once everything is done, we will move ahead. Okay. Everyone is done with the attendance and the code. All those of you are done, just let me know quickly. Can I move on? Just say yes if I can move on. Oh, I cannot. Okay, fine. I will not. I will not. I will give you another 2-3 minutes. I will resume at 40. There is just one small change, and then we'll clear doubts and wind up the session. Just complete this, everyone. Complete this, everyone. Okay, guys, there is just one more step. I am pasting this entire thing in the chat box. Okay, I pasted the entire README file in the chat box. Just copy paste it. I have one more file to do. I will do that file, and after that, I'll clear the doubts and we'll wind up the session. Okay, because I have to complete this today. That's why I'll rush a little bit. Okay. Now come back on the screen, everyone. Watch what I'm doing. Come back on the screen. Come back on the screen, everyone, and watch what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to create one more file, which is the command for that is new hyphen item space. This is dot git ignore. Okay, this is one topic that I had forgotten to explain previously. So if you can see, one git ignore file is there. Now let us code in that. So I'll type code space dot git ignore. Git ignore, enter. Okay, now my git ignore is open. Now I will tell you what all I'm going to type over here. So you all also can type underscore underscore PYCACHE underscore underscore slash. Enter. Next thing is star dot PYC. Enter. Dot VENV slash enter. VENV slash enter. And click on Control plus S. Just save this. That is all. Okay, now I will explain to you what is git ignore, what git ignore does, and what does it mean. Okay, so git ignore is basically when you are uploading files to GitHub, right? What are the things that should not get uploaded? So, one thing that is why the reason I picked this, let's do a project together. This is the reason. I'll tell you, while we are running this project, right, we create virtual environment, we run the project. That time, can you see, I did not create any folder. The only folder I created was main.py, readme, and git ignore. Did I create this CSV file? No, it got created by itself, right? But this is still somewhere intentional. Now, every time you run a program, no, a lot of codes get, a lot of folders will keep getting created here. Example, let's say I create a virtual environment. Over here, a VENV file will start being visible. Now, when we are uploading to GitHub, we do not upload these files, these .venv, venv, pyc. All of this you don't upload to GitHub. But every time you run the project, these files are going to get created. So that is what we have done, that when I am uploading this to GitHub, please ignore these files. Whatever files are named like this, whatever content is there, do not upload this on GitHub is what we are telling by making this git ignore file. That is why we make this .git ignore file. That is basically what all you need to ignore before uploading anything on GitHub. Got it? This is what we do with our git ignore file. I hope it is clear. Okay, now all those of you who have any doubts, okay, related to what I've taught today, related to what I've taught previously, anything at all, please raise your hand. I will clear your doubts. All those of you who have doubts, anything related to the course that we have read so far, anything, if you have any doubts, raise your hand. With anything, you have your commands, doubt, anything at all, just raise your hand. Because what happens is, in chat box you type, then by the time I clear your doubt, there is another chat that pops up. So it gets very difficult for me also. That is why just come, raise your hand. I will give you a chance to unmute yourself. You can ask me a doubt. I will clear your doubt. Bharat has raised his hand. Yes, Bharat, please tell me your doubt. Unmute yourself first. Bharat, unmute yourself.
I'm,
Yes,
I'm
Bharat, can you
audible.
hear me?
Am I audible?
Yes, Bharat, you are audible. Please tell me.
Ma'am, this one, can we, how to push this file.csv git file to Visual Studio Code, ma'am? I was having that doubt
We are
because
not
when I was
push it. I'll
running
show you one
the,
thing. In my main.python file, no, if you watch carefully, right over here, I have already given it instructions to create the file. It will create it
um,
by itself. I did not manually go over here and create. In this code only, it will create. And then once you run this code, you will be able to see this here. Got it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We did not manually create this file.
Ma'am, the attendance link, can you please send me, ma'am?
It is in the chat box, Bharat.
Ma'am, I'm unable to open the chat box.
How do I send it to you then? Just check again in the chat box. Just open the chat box and check. If you are unable to open the chat box, how else can I send you a attendance link? Please tell me. Yes. Next, we have one more doubt from Huzefa Adil. Right? Yes. Please unmute yourself, Huzefa.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Huzefa.
Actually, can you explain again that about PY cache?
What we mentioned in the git ignore, is it?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So what basically happens is every time we run any files, right? Or we run any file, what happens? There are these small files that get created. Okay. There are these small files that get created inside that folder. Now, let's say I run my file 10, 20 times. I've run my file. I wanted to enter 10, 20 data into my CSV file. So that is why I run my file 10, 20 times. Now, after running my file 10, 20 times, what happens is there are these small files, hidden files that are created. Okay. Once these hidden files are created, obviously, this is not a part of my project. If this file is not there, also my project will run. Okay. These are basically useless files that get created by itself. So now, why will I upload any useless file to my GitHub? I will not. So that is why we add the part of git ignore. So what all they have to ignore while uploading the files. Now I will show you maybe in tomorrow's class when I am doing the GitHub part for this. You will notice that I am not going to, when I'm going to upload everything to GitHub, you will see this git ignore and, if there is any hidden files, it will not get uploaded. I will show you that. I will demonstrate it and also show it to you. It will not get uploaded. Why? Because I have created a git ignore part. So that will not upload. Example with a virtual environment, I'll create a virtual environment and show you. And then you will be able to see on the left side, there'll be one folder called venv. But when I upload it to GitHub, venv will not get uploaded. So that is what your git ignore does. These are files that are unnecessary. You can delete these files anytime. So that is why they should not get uploaded to your GitHub and create a mess. That is why we have this git ignore. Is it clear, Josefa? Okay. Next, we have Sharvari. Can you unmute yourself, Sharvari?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sharvari. Please tell me your doubt.
Ma'am, how we will get to know these hidden files?
How you will get to know the hidden files? Sonia
Whichever.
Ansari, your video is on.
Yes.
Okay. How you will get to know these hidden files? You will be able to see it. So in tomorrow's class, I will start with that. Okay. Where I will create a virtual environment and I'll show you. There will be a venv file. What happens is, I'll tell you, when we are running files, when we are running our project, these files get created by itself and you will be able to see it. But these are called your useless files. So obviously we don't need these useless files in GitHub. So that is why we make sure that it doesn't get uploaded. Clear? Sharvari, you can unmute yourself. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. Thank you. Bharat. No, Naga. Naga, please unmute yourself.
Ma'am, it previously it was my name was in number, ma'am. You said no. Who is this number? 59888. That is mine.
Okay.
So I actually changed my I wrote my name. So that was you asked, ma'am, who is that number? So that was my name, Pavan. So
Okay.
that was
Okay, Pavan.
I want to clear that. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, Bharat, what is your doubt? Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, this one in Git it was showing some error, ma'am, that day. Some when I was running the code in the Visual Studio Code, it was showing some kind of errors, ma'am.
You're
Like
talking
Git.
about today's work or previous work?
previous work when I was doing merging was happening very good finally, ma'am. But when I was running the VS Code, it was showing some kind of errors, ma'am. Git is not recognized. Like that type of errors
So I'll
is.
tell you, maybe you are not inside the correct folder. I'll tell you. Last project that we did, we had one main folder. Inside that, we had one more folder. Every time, if you've seen, I open the terminal, I will type CD and the folder name.
Ma'am.
Correct. Try that, and then it should be fine.
CD and the file name.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Because I have
It's
created
saying Git not recognized because you're not inside the correct file.
Ma'am, because I have another doubt, ma'am. I have
Ah.
done the recent files also. We can use the recent file names also, ma'am. Recently, which we have done in the previous times, which we have done the recent folders. We can use it, ma'am.
No, I mean, I didn't understand recent folders as in.
Means which we have done recently. We have created the file that also we can. That also we can do it, ma'am.
Yes, you can.
Ma'am, because that's why it was
But it
coming.
will create a little bit of confusion. That's why I did it all over again. I don't want
Ma'am.
anybody to get confused. That's why I did it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. That confusion was there, ma'am. Ma'am, can
Okay.
you please share me the attendance
It is in
link,
the
ma'am?
chat box.
Ma'am, I am unable to open. Can you
How do I
please send
share
me
it to you
personally?
then?
Can you please send me personally, ma'am, to my phone number 81236
Please
81236.
don't disclose your phone number here. Please don't disclose your phone number. This is on YouTube Live.
Okay, ma'am.
So if your friend is there in the meeting, you can ask it from them.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Shweta, can you please unmute yourself?
Ma'am, actually, I have not understand the get ignorance part. Can you please explain it again?
Sure. So what happens is sometimes, when you run your file, not sometimes, most of the times when we run files, there are few small files that get created by itself. We are not creating it. While running it, it gets created by itself. So that time, these files should not get uploaded to your GitHub. Okay, this should not. Why? Because these are unnecessary files. They are not necessary at all. So this should not get uploaded to your GitHub. That is why what we do is we add a git ignore file. What is git ignore? Basically, while uploading it to GitHub, whenever right now the project that I'm doing, it is only on my Visual Studio. It is not on my GitHub. Whenever I'm going to upload it on my GitHub, you will be able to see that all the unnecessary files will not get uploaded.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
I understood that, but how can we create a get ignorance part in the Studio?
How to create?
Yeah,
In
ma'am.
your terminal, type new hyphen item, new dash item, space, dot
Yeah, ma'am.
git ignore. It is one word. Dot git ignore is one word. GITIGNORE. Enter. On the left side, can you see a git ignore now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Now inside that, you type what I had typed. I will just put that in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
And then
Thank
click
you.
on Control plus S and save it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Kavya, please unmute yourself. Kavya, please unmute yourself. Kavya, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Can you come a little closer to the mic?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, please tell me.
Uh, can you please share the screen for a minute so that I can click a picture of the git ignore?
Okay, sure. Git ignore, you want the what we had written inside the file?
Yes, ma'am.
I put that in the chat box just now. I'll put it again.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you,
You
ma'am.
can just put this and save it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Yes, Syed Fatima, can you unmute yourself?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Syed Fatima, please. Sayeda Fatima,
Ma'am,
sorry.
it's okay, ma'am. Ma'am, this is not related to today's class, but can you please explain? I am new to Python, ma'am. Like, we just have the C and C++ language in our course, ma'am.
College.
Can you
Okay.
just explain in, like, just briefly, ma'am?
Brief about what is Python. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, a little brief about what is Python. Python is just another coding language. Okay. And Python
Okay.
is one of the languages which is comparatively much simpler than any coding language, according to me. Okay. I personally feel that Python is one of the easiest and user friendly languages. Usually, if you've noticed, in other coding language, a space, a capital, small matters a lot. And then,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
few, you can only do the front end. In few, you can only do the back end. Whereas Python is one of the languages where you can do everything, starting from, your back end, your AI, Gen AI, whatever you want, right? You can do everything with Python. So if given, like, if anybody asks me that, which is the one coding language we need to master, I would blindly say Python. Why? Because it
Okay.
is very simple also to learn, begin with. It's very simple to learn and understand. Second, it is also very useful. Like, you can use it for any of the domains. So every time, example, when I wanted to learn a certain domain, initially when I didn't know Python, I wanted to learn a
Okay.
domain, so I have to learn a new coding language. Then what I did
Yeah.
is I learned Python. So once I learned Python, then I stopped learning the rest of the coding languages. Python used to do all the job that I needed. So that is something you
Oh,
can, and also in the corporates, like where we work and all of that, for development and other things, Python is very important, very necessary. So yeah, learning that is somewhere a good thing, and it is a user friendly language, very simple to understand. There is no that it is not case sensitive and space sensitive, so it is a little simpler and easier to adapt and use. So yeah, that is about
oh,
Python.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, any other doubts, anyone or anybody in the meeting who would like to add something? Anybody who would like to add something or any doubts, anyone at all? You can raise your hand. Okay, Bharat again has a doubt. Yes, Bharat, please tell me your doubt, my dear. Please unmute yourself.
Ma'am, this one I have one doubt. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Bharat, you are audible.
Ma'am, this one, the day I done a project in the GitHub commit changes and all over, ma'am. Then after doing commit changes, how to push that commit changes into the GitHub repository, ma'am? I
Okay.
was trying to.
So about that, one thing I would suggest, because there are a lot of steps, it will be really difficult for me to cover all of that again. So one thing you can do is you can open the LMS platform and see the recorded session. If not, you can go on YouTube. There also the recorded sessions are present. Day wise, it is mentioned.
Ma'am, but I was getting totally the output correctly, ma'am, without errors in GitHub repository, ma'am. Thank you for clearing the doubts, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please send me the attendance link, ma'am?
How should I send you the attendance link, Bharat?
Ma'am, it is not opening the chat box. Chat box is not opening. It's just loading. It is closing up, coming up and closing, ma'am. Can you please send me personally, ma'am?
Personally through the chat, right?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Personally through my phone number, ma'am.
No,
812360.
don't. Please don't disclose your phone number. This will be on YouTube. Everyone will have your number.
Ma'am, it is not opening, ma'am. Loading, it is showing loading, ma'am.
Okay, I will. 1 second. 1 second. Just a minute. Yes, any doubts, anybody? Oh my God. Any doubts, anybody? Anybody with any doubts? I'm not able to copy the link. It is a very lengthy link. This is the link. I don't know if it'll help you out. Bharat. This is the link. You can maybe take a picture, scan, and then try. Yes. Anybody else with any doubts? Ma'am, in Python, how can we learn in easy methods? Python, basically, with your practice, you can learn pretty easily. And if you want a platform, then I would suggest Lead Code. You can start off from there and you can learn like that. From Lead Code, you can. Also, guys, everyone's telling that the link is present on YouTube. So you can check on YouTube also, Bharat. Yes, any doubts, anyone? Sai Priya. Yes, Sai Priya, please tell me your doubt, my dear. First, unmute yourself.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Sai Priya. Please tell me your doubt.
We can get the jobs of like Git and GitHub.
I'm sorry, come again.
We can get the job of Git and GitHub.
Job.
Yeah.
It is a part of, so when you are going for your interviews and when in a team you are working, it is necessary for you to know this. But as such, to my knowledge, there is no job of Git and GitHub. It is a part of every developer's job.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Bharat, again you have doubt? Okay, so guys, we will wind up for the day. Okay, we'll wind up. We'll have our class again tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Ma'am,
itself.
ma'am, ma'am, doubt.
Yes, Bharat, please tell me.
After running the VS Code, what we have done in the Python, how to push it into the GitHub, ma'am? Because some of the major project I have done in my college,
Are
ma'am.
you talking about today's work, today's project?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so
How to
how to
put
push it to Git is what is the next part, which I will be covering in tomorrow's class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
the link, can you mark it as a present, ma'am? I'll
I
become.
cannot do it, Bharat. You can open it on YouTube and check and do it. Yes. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. I shall see you at 7 p.m. again tomorrow and we can start off from there. Okay. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Really nice to hear it from you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night.
All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. So don't forget to fill your attendance link. And yeah, we will meet tomorrow. Bye.